Right, let's hope this works, because we've had some technical issues. I think I've solved them. But welcome back. We're doing daily race C. Let's just try and get this back here. There we go. Well, we've got 3 minutes, so let's have a quick, obviously, as usual, I've done no practice. Really should start practicing, but I'm just going to put myself on Do Not Disturb. It's Friday evening. The weather is absolutely terrible outside. So, what better thing to do than a bit of sim racing, right? So we're in the pretty much the car this week, which is the Porsche, the new Porsche, the 992, for some laps around Yas Marina. That wasn't great. Not really going to push it on this one. Just want to get a bit warmed into it. Hope everybody's had a great week. Nearly the weekend. Well, I suppose it kind of is the weekend, right? Just over 2 minutes before the next race starts. This will be my first race of the day. Also, I hope the audio is okay. I've upgraded, well, I say I've upgraded. I've changed my audio software, and I'm hoping it sounds all right. I think I might have fixed a couple of issues that I was having. Speed up a bit if we're going to compete. It's been a very in-demand race combination this week, this one. I guess because it's a new track to the game anyway. New car to the game. Both at the same time. Ooh. I did a couple on... was it Monday or Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday. I had a couple of races. It was quite very competitive. But one thing I noticed is you do get hit quite a lot from people either braking a bit late or let's say unconventional overtakes, maybe. So I had a couple of races where I was like placed all right, but then got hit off and ended up not in a great spot. So just trying to get a little bit of an eye in here. Not really focused on time yet. There's plenty of time for that in the race. I'll turn that down a little bit. Oh, I'm not even looking. There we go. And put that back up and then... There we go. Hopefully that's better. Right, so. What are we, 1440 on there? Oh, change tyres. Don't want to go out on softs. Don't even know. Oh my goodness, I'm fourth. Right, so we're still in A for our driver rating. We did have a slight flirtation with A+, probably lasted about 3 weeks. Then I had a bad couple of races. There was some server issues where you get kicked from games, and also that affects your sportsman rating and your driver rating, even though it's completely not your fault, obviously. So that was a bit of a disappointment, but we're going to try and get back up to A+. And we'll see how we get on. So we're going to start today. What we've got? Okay. I really regret not practicing now. Gonna get your love. Right, come on in. Oh, we're actually around the corner this time. There's one of these weird things on this track where if you start, I think it's like 10th or backwards, you have to come around the final corner before you can start the race. Be relatively patient here. There's a big old straight coming up. Oh, cheers, mate. So it started already. We're not even around the first lap yet, and people are getting their elbows out. I'll catch him though. Interestingly as well, you don't really know if people are on hard tyres, soft tyre. I think the lot in front must be on. He's hit that guy as well now. Someone with a penalty up there. That's got to be a couple of penalties there, isn't it? I'm pretty sure two of them at least went over the line there. Kind of glad, watching the way P3's racing ahead, I'm kind of glad I let him go, to be honest. Doesn't seem very patient. So we're just going to hang here for a minute. See what plays out in front. And I reckon around lap 6 I'm going to come in for he completely went over the... I wonder how much of a penalty that's going to be. Wow. I don't think he got one. These two are going at it. Come on, stop fighting. Look, we're going to get caught up now. There's literally no point in racing like this. want to get away from the pack. To try and get by them, I think. Come on. Oh, I didn't go over there, did I? I don't think so. Right, we're still in a good spot. Although I'm still confused about P1 because he cut the chicane. I think maybe because he got bumped. Start scrapping again, and I'm right here. Oh, come on. Let's help each other. Catch P1. Slippy slidey. Oh, why has he done that? Problem is, he's just going to catch them and have the exact same problem I did. Although at least it passed clean, I can't complain. I really want to get too much of a slipstream here. I don't want to get too close to him. Oversteer there, my friend. Come on, let's get some laps in. Don't like that corner. To be fair, there's many corners on this track I'm not a fan of. Oh, it's gone in already. Wow. They're still bumping away at each other up there, you know. I completely let P1 have actually a free race. Just shows how much time they're wasting, because I'm still with them and I've been overtaken. I've had a bit of a couple of oversteer moments. Do that. He's gone deep. We're not going to pit. Don't tell me they've been on soft tyres this whole time. I do love this pit exit though. Liking the livery this week as well. It's a nice car. What have we got going on here? Oh, he's got a penalty. I wonder how I got that. Must have been a couple of corner cutting incidents. Got 2-second gap to behind. I don't know who's going to come out behind me, but right, let's put some times in, because we might, in the hunt for definitely P2. First two are in. Right, here we're going to find out where we're going to really stand. Can get the best exit there. They're going to bump. Nice. Ooh, hello. Oh no! Have I just got myself a penalty? No! What a moron. That is so disappointing. I mean, it's not over by any means, but damn. Try and pin him to the inside. That's a penalty. Wait, he didn't get a penalty for that. I'm well confused then. I thought that was a nailed on penalty, that. If you go over the inside white line and he went way under it, under that bridge. We are catching though. Have to do it the old-fashioned way, I suppose. Ah, that's a penalty as well. 'Cause, 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 bit wide. We've got P11, so a couple laps. I don't know if I'm... It's a bit late, my friend. We could both, like, get an extra position here if we just... cut back under. Okay. I'll go for a move soon. P5. We'll take it. We'll take it. I'll tell you, the thing I like about this race is it's really close, and then you get the next race. Pretty much feels like you get it back to back. Who's racing still then? Come on. I'm surprised old... Yeah, that... I want to see that again, actually. How he went... Yes, it was Mr. Salt. I do agree. That was a good race. I just want to see the... How the guy that won cut the corner completely, and that gave him effectively gave him the victory. But I wonder, like, that's the thing. I don't know if he was hit by someone. Let's go forward. Might have been like that. Right, so it was this lap. Right, so he's in second place. Go for 10 seconds. Put all the thingies on. Sorry. So he's already got 0.5 seconds penalty. Now watch this. So he hit him, and then he gets hit. And then he just does that. What? So he bumps him, he gets bumped, and just floors it. And then, what do you know? He's about half a straight ahead of everyone else. I mean, that's mad, isn't it? Then he just drives on his own, wins the race. Crazy. I thought I was going mad when I saw that. I think there's a similar issue with Gilles Villeneuve as well. I think. I've got a feeling I've seen something on that. Do I need to... No, I'm not going to have time. I was going to put some oil in the old car, but I don't think we're going to have some time for that. Put the old wireless controller out. I mean, that was a decent route. Like, competitiveness was good. I think I stayed out one lap too many. I think maybe this lap I'll come in... Oh no, because it's 12 laps, isn't it? Yeah, maybe I did the right amount. I don't know. Oh, we've gone from 4th to 11th. There's only half a second between me and first. So we are going to start round the corner on this one. Is anybody from the last race in here? Oh god. No Mr. Salt though. That's a shame. I'll go steady this time, my friend. Please. Right. Here we go. Race number 2. I think we're going to start behind the corner on this one as well. Quick check round, yeah, all's good. Let's get ready to go. Hopefully, I think 11th, you kind of start to go into the corner. Oh. What we got? 10th. Our friend behind us again. I went quite wide there. He's on soft tyres again, I reckon. Why race that? I don't understand the point. You have to push to get past people. What's the point? Another half-second penalty in front. Let's get over on this curb. Got another penalty. Doing all right. I know it says 10th, but Don't. Good. Oh, come on. Okie dokie. Oh man, why are you braking so early, dude? I've lost a load of downforce on the front. Oh, lovely. That was lovely. Oh, goodness, he's back. And he's getting a bit of his own medicine back there. Okay, come on, let's see how far forward we can get on this one. And that must be a penalty for Oliver. Though it has been a little bit like on and off recently. Has he lost all that time behind? Right, so we started 11th, currently 8th, so we're going in the right direction. Getting a nice toe here as well. I like it. Grimes. Go in here. I think I'm going to do whatever these don't do. Wow, who was that? He must be P1. I'm gonna help you. Stop swerving. Mate, it's a car. He must be so annoyed if he's P1. I thought this was the lap to come in on. I don't know why people are staying out. Am I wrong? Oh no. Maybe a load of people started on soft or something, I don't know. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened to that guy, but it must have been a bit of an accident coming out of the pit lane. Maybe a lot of people started on softs, they've gone that extra lap or something, I don't know. Ooh-wee. What was that penalty that Swedish Dynamite's got? Need to concentrate on the race. I'm in a bit of a weird gap here. We're going to catch up with this rabble. Got a bit right there. else? Well, I don't understand that at all then. How's he only just going into the pits? I'm missing something. Come on, I've got to chase him down. Robust style of racing, I think, is what you described P7. That was a bit slow, that corner. I lost about 3/10 there, just in that exit, that hairpin. Wow, all three are right in front of me all of a sudden. What lap are we on? Lap 10. Man, come on. It looked like I looked on the radar and he was behind. like he backed out and then just just rolled off the brake pedal. To say there's not many clean overtakes going on this week. See? Don't do that to him either, he's going to have you. Seems to be the thing for people to do this week, like just that, particularly that hairpin, just drop it in. Oh, I went for it. P7. Don't mind that. Twitch, what's happened? Bum 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 bum. Yeah, we were a bit. That was a bit of a silly race in terms of. We're just fighting each other rather than trying to catch down the leader. Right, how long we got left to the next one? What's this? News ads. No, go on then. God, 2000. Yeesh. Well wide there. Wait. Just gonna wait. I feel when you try and do it in between races, it feels a little bit rushed. So we'll just watch the clock tick down. It's about 30 seconds left, maybe, yeah. Right. Let's just refresh this. Get this going. What is it? I tell you, man, YouTube's been funny today as well. What's the time? 8:30. Okay. Ooh. Well, we had some technical issues earlier. I wanted to start this like, oh goodness, look at that. S plus or S driver. Nice. I think he's going to be pretty much racing on his own. You never know, right? Here we go. Sergio Torres. Let's see what we can do, I suppose. We got what? How much is between me and? There's not even any point in looking at that. What about between? Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of real quality laps in there. In terms of the ones behind me, anyway, I don't think they've had much practice. But we'll do, I don't know, 6 laps soft. Oh look, what am I now? 13. Oh, this is the lowest I've started. Kevin De Bruyne. I don't know if his name is Kevin, but come on, 12 laps. Yas Marina. Let's try and get some places back, shall we? That is not as bad as the one at Spa, where you have to go. I mean, that's just awful. That one where you have to go around the. Ran that chicane on the opening lap. I don't know what I'm doing there. got a clue. Almighty gaggle going on uphill. Come on. Outrate myself. I made a complete mess of that corner. Cara, mate. Don't do that. My wheels. Couple of good results. I don't think this one's going to be a particularly great race, but hey, you never know, right? We've still got, what, 10 laps-ish? Joey. I don't outbrake myself this time, and I might get away and try and catch P11. Wow. Okay. Hello. That put me off, and I think I've just got a penalty there. Oh! Definitely getting the exit on that corner quite set in this race. I think I am going to do the opposite of what these guys do in this lap. So if they pit, I'm staying out. If they don't pit, I'm going in. Going in. Come on. This might get a bit tricky towards the end, but hey. Aim is to jump. What am I now? So 11th. Well, and I think they're just going through the chicane now. That is the aim. See if we can get there. We've got a good chance to, right? In terms of we're on softs, they should be on mediums, but just need to nail this out lap. That was slow. Oh, gosh. Didn't do it. So I guess we're fighting over P12 here, really. Nobody behind us. Well, that says in 3 seconds. Why can't I see him? Oh, he's in the pits, that's why. Well, that's why. If I can get on the back of the guy in front. We can work together to catch up with that little group. There's obviously a big if. Starting to catch them. P1 in a race of his own. Alright mate, I've just given myself a penalty. Bam bam. What? How's that happened? Oh, I don't know, really. Why have you done that for? You absolute moron. Why do people race like this, man? Kicking off Big Star in front, man. Listen, Lukey, I'll work with you if you work with me. We can get past these guys, yeah? They've all got penalties now. Well, 2 of them have. Come on. He's going to get caught up. 4 of them. Bam's living up to his name. It feels like those curves are going to throw you off every time you go on them. Scary. Right, good exit. 2 in front, so 10 and 9. They're really going at it. So if we're going to chance for a couple of cheeky positions towards the end of the race, it's going to be there, isn't it? Oh. I think 10th would be a decent result. Hang on. Darn it. Need to stay in this slipstream. Windy. Don't pull over, Lukey. Do. Oh. Ah, what? I mean, I had a penalty, mate. Like, why do that? Ah, well. Right, what we got? I mean, sometimes like the thought process that some people must go through to make the decisions they do just confuses me. I bet people that have been dive bombing, and there's about 4 on that screen on its own that I can see, leave the game immediately. Come on, why is it taking so long to move to the next page? Bum, 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 bum. See if I can catch him before he goes. I did enjoy that. Right. There we go. That's that one out of the way. Oh my goodness. Only 3 minutes till the next. Okay. Let's jump in, shall we? Let's jump in. Might get one. Although I can't. Quickly get those softs on. Oh, get off. Get off. What's he doing? Go. Go, go, go. Oh well. Not getting a lap in now, are we? let's go back. Have a little bit of a rest. Because that is one part of it that's obviously... I guess you overlook it sometimes. Get back onto the medium tyres. Right. I think this will be the last race of the evening. Because it's been a bit of a bruiser, really, in terms of how other people are making overtakes, and I don't know. I think there's 2 or 3 corners on this track that encourage like pure dive bombs. But otherwise, you know, like, it's fun. Yeah, it's fun. But at the same time, you kind of want to race hard but fair at the same time. I think last race... Oh, what we got? Last race was frustrating because we got stuck in a bit of a fight that I didn't want to get into. But sometimes you just can't avoid it. And then it just lost all that time back there. I even pitted early to try and escape it, but I could not escape their clutches. Now, okay, what are we doing now? 12th? Am I on the right tyres? Yep. Okay. We're in. We're ready. I'll try and snooze those ads for as long as possible. Again. Come on. Starting 12th this time. Who's in there again? So Joe's in. Lukey. Hey, Lukey. Roll 3. Right. Okay. 12 laps. Starting on mediums. Start on the medium tyres, as always, I guess. And then probably pit around lap 6. And yeah, move on to the soft tyres from there. Okay, come on. What are we, 12? So we're going to start behind the chicane again. Ugh. There's a car that's in camouflage there. That's going to be interesting. Hello if you are watching. Hope you're having a good evening. Don't be afraid to say hello. Oh, God. Oh, someone's got a penalty already. Right, let's go. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Took that a bit wild. See, that was fair. Like, he knew where other cars were. Oh, now he's... think it's gone. Head's gone. That's going to be 2 penalties. I hate that corner. Need to start concentrating. That's better. I think 2 of them behind me have got penalties. If I pull out, just have a look. Oh, he's going to follow me, isn't he? Feels good. Yeah. Got a gap behind now, so we can relax a little bit. These 3 up ahead are having a good old scrap, aren't they? Love a bit of server lag. Ah! Speechless. Speechless. There's a guy called Skull Crusher. I mean, that's ominous. Ominous. Oh, lovely bit of oversteer. It's weird how you could just drift around that corner. Go. Go, go. B-dub. Why does everybody use a port? I don't know. I'll be honest, mate. I think it's just because it's new. Ford GT, yeah? As in the old one? Or the new, like the 2018 one? There's a couple on there, isn't there? Oh yeah, okay, new one, yeah, yeah. I think that was really good on Le Mans, right? Last time they had the G Group 3 cars at Le Mans. What's it like in the technical bits there, B-Dub? Like probably like towards the end of the lap. I guess as long as you can control it, right? It's probably fine. Oh, someone's off. Oh, you're new to GT7, okay. So the daily races, they run from Monday to Monday. So on Monday morning, depending on where you are, like in the UK, I think it's like 7:30 in the morning you get a new set. And daily race A is like the one where it doesn't normally affect your driver rating. And then daily race B is like a mid... In terms of length, it's a relatively short race, and then C is the... I mean, it's not a long race, it's 12 laps, right? But it's the longest race out of the three. Come on, get round. But also watch out for, they do some like online championship series as well. I think there's one at the moment that starts on the 11th of Feb. I think it's the Nations Cup. So look out for them as well, because they're quite fun. But yeah, agreed. This week's race has been really good. Oh, I think I've just got myself a penalty there, though. Yeah. I'll come in this lap anyway. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So they're both going to get past me now. Right, try and get these places back. Hey, don't worry, B-Dub. Just appreciate you stopping by the chat, man. I think I've done too many of these today. This is going to be my last race. So did you play... you say you recently got into GT7. Were you on any other racing games before that? Sim races? Giving myself a bit of a job to do on this one now. Right, go on, let's catch. Catch, catch, catch.
Some people must not have pitted on that lap then. Oh wow. See, I've never played. I played Forza. Never played iRacing. Feels like a world that you could get lost in. There's so much stuff going on there, right? Yeah, I agree. It's definitely a, what do they call it, a simcade, right? It's just easy to play. There's not too much to do in terms of car setups, just jump in. Got to catch up this pack now. Started to catch a little bit. Yeah, that's what I think about iRacing. Yeah, you said it perfect there. It's like you've got to be dedicated to it, right? And life just gets in the way, I suppose. Well, not in the way, but, you know, you've got more important things to do, which is what GT7's great for. I thought, this afternoon, I thought I might as well just do a bit of a stream. And with GT7, jump straight in. So I'm last right now, but we've had better races this evening. It's just easier, isn't it? Put a decent lap in at least. This bit of the track, I hate those two corners. They're so off camber and bumpy. Yeah, I agree. I don't think I even practiced before I started racing this evening. I should have planned though, based on this performance. There you go. Happy days. Because I had a little go on ACC, the Competizione one, and that was similar. Like, it was like an easy enough game to grasp, but so many different places you can get lost in. Just came back to GT, good old Gran Turismo. Another penalty to serve. Somebody's spun it. There's a couple of them. What's happened here? Oh, hey, I'm not last. I need to watch the road. Damn it. Oh, we've got 2 laps. 2.5 laps. Da, 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 da. Come on. Let's go. Could be a penalty there. Yep. I knew it. Come on. I've got too many penalties in this race, I think. Only one more lap after this. Put this one behind us. Oh, there's a couple fighting up there. Might get something out of it. Yeah, I'm on. So no TC and 5 to the rear, I think. Yeah. It's just for those twisty, like the corners towards the end of the lap, you need a bit of. I prefer a bit of oversteer in my car. Not that much oversteer. Oh, you're on controller? Yeah. Have you got a steering wheel or anything? I mean, controllers, like... It's like some of the best players in the world play on controller, mate. I used to love just, like, sitting on the sofa playing this. I've got to come upstairs into my room. I'm intrigued about this Ford GT though. Yeah. See, I went the other way around. So for all the years I played this, I was on controller. And I don't know why, I think when COVID came and everybody kind of was obviously stuck inside, that's when I thought I might as well invest in a setup, so. I think we've done, that's a good old stream that. I think we're going to call that. I think we might have a couple of, I do want to have a couple of laps with this Ford before I'm not going to do another race, but so the Ford GT. Let's have a go with it. Yeah. Tough lobby, this one. Right. I think I've got it somewhere. Pretty sure I've got it. Oh yeah, there it is. Alright, we're on softs already. Let's give this a couple of laps. Oh, you'll get there. Just like the best thing I always tried to do was to stay out of trouble in races. You see some people like dive and stuff, and it's tricky sometimes. You can't avoid everything, right? But oh, okay. Let's give it a whirl. Oops. Feels quite stable. The problem with the, well, I say problem, the thing with GT7, especially in the daily races though, the way they do the BOP is a little bit, it always favors a car, right? So when the faster drivers go on, they post their times in pretty much the same car, so you might as well use that car, you know? So that's why generally people end up just racing in the same one, because that's what the top guys are doing, you know? This feels okay though. Oversteer.
was a bit deep there. Start this lap again. Started that off pretty awfully. Right, here we go. Trying to figure out if the brakes are... Oh, man, I keep hitting the limiter. Yeah. Right. Let's try and put a good one in. Just getting used to... Brakes are different. The gears are different. Come on. Definitely is quicker in a straight line. I do like having an option though, to be fair. I did start trying the Nissan because that did feel the GTR. Yeah, I think I'll go back to the Porsche. There must be like, let's have a look at the report. Right. So it is fully Porsche, apart from this sneaky little Subaru that's got in there somehow. Everything, and there's a couple of the old Porsches on there. An F-Type, Beetle. Yeah, it's like fully... If you come on here and look at these global leaderboards and you just see Porsche after Porsche, you might as well use it, right? Pretty much top 100 is Porsche GTRs. Porsche GTs. Right, can I not change the car from in here then? Where are we? Where's it gone? There it is. Let's give this a quick couple of laps, see if I can improve. I think I've got at least another half second in there. Somewhere. I always like to follow a ghost as well. So we'll not use the top time in the world.
think I've just been hammering this car since Monday, so get into the, you know, the muscle memory of gear changes and stuff, right? That was a bit loose. There's a benchmark. It's a lift there as well. Oh. Yeah, yeah. It's a shame because I like I think, I mean on GT7 anyway, I always liked the Mercedes, the AMG, but yeah, the BOP, it's just rubbish in basically every track. So you can't use it, which is a shame. I'd love to use it, but unless you're like fast anyway. I don't think I'm really. I don't think there's much time I can gain around this bit. No. Well, I did pick up a little bit of time, I suppose. Yeah, the ghost. I mean, I'm looking at it thinking, how can it be? Like, we weren't that far apart a minute ago, right? How can he get that much time out of that one corner? But he hammers these curves as well. I think that's a 1:51.7 that lap, so he's a full two and a bit seconds quicker than me. Getting closer. Oh, did I go over the line? Held it. I think that'll be a penalty. Yep. Right, I think that's going to be me done for the night. Get to that stage where you start over driving, right? But we'll be back. There is on when is it? Obviously the new race. Albeda, by the way, if you've not seen it already, if you go when you're doing time trials, they've added this recently, the data logger, so you can in your time trial get your fastest lap, and then you can compare it to pretty much anybody on the leaderboard that saves their replays. It's pretty good, to be fair. You can change all this stuff and whatever, but you can kind of see, especially where they, where the time. I think this is. How do I change mode? That's better. So you can see where they gain time on you, and where you brake, where they brake. I think the jaggedy lines are brakes, the gaps are lifts, and everything else is straight on. So worth just having a look, really. But what was I going to say before I got onto that? I think Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday 11th, Nations Cup first round. So we've got an F1 car at Spa. Well, it's not an F1 car, probably an F2 car. I think most of these are the Red Bull 2019 car. So the specified, so the Gilles Villeneuve and the Suzuka, I think, are both Red Bull 2019s. Then you've got the F3500A, which is another F1 car. I think they're the Gran Turismo cars, right? Let me see if I've got one. Sure, I've got one. Alright, okay. Car type. Is there no formula type? That's weird. F3500A and 3500B, so we've got both of them. Okay, cool. So I shall be back. You getting there? Oh, really? Getting there? I'm going to multiplayer now. Oh man, that's a pain. Hopefully you sort it though, because it's like the sport one is quite, this one, I think it's because there's money involved in it as well if you get to the finals, which is super hard to do, obviously, but they're normally longer races, so 15 laps. You get a qualifying session in here, but then everybody's got to drive the same car, which is quite nice. So kind of levels the playing field a little bit, and then you've got crazy people doing laps already. But yeah, cool. Right, thank you very much. I think we're going to call it a day, and wishing you all a very good weekend. B-Dub, thanks for stopping by. Great chatting with you. Have a good evening, weekend, and we shall see you all next time. Thanks very much, everyone.